How's it going, guys? Panther Films here, and today we're going to be reacting to Season 1, Episode 2 of Loki. This episode is titled The Variant. Last episode, we basically just got a shitload of exposition with the TVA. Just kind of explaining to us, the audience, and to Loki, who they are, what they do, and why they do it. But one of the reasonings as to why they do things, not a lot of people liked. Because, if you think about it, if everyone has to do something in the timeline, then there's no free will. I think it undermines a character's development, if you think about it. Like, you're telling me Tony Stark was supposed to sacrifice himself? Well, he didn't sacrifice himself, did he? If he didn't have free will, he didn't sacrifice himself. Because he was supposed to do it. If he didn't do it, he would have been taken. You know what I'm saying? Like, it really does undermine, everything the MCU's done. Unless this is just the point of the show, maybe making free will a thing. Or, nah. Actually, wait. Do you think the timekeepers don't exist, but it is Loki that does it, and he creates the TVA by travelling through time? Right? Because, last episode, is this the greatest power in the universe? Maybe he creates that power. The show's called Loki, right? We know Loki likes to act like someone else, right? He's done it in previous movies. Maybe he goes back in time, so far back that he creates the TVA and he puts on this persona where he is the timekeeper and he keeps the timeline intact. I'd kind of like that if he became the timekeepers. There's probably not right, though. I feel like everything's wrong. It's definitely Mephisto. But yeah, we also got, information about this variant, which is presumably Lady Loki or Miss Loki. We got Mobius, who's basically, Owen Wilson exposition man, and we've also just got Loki seeing his future, or his potential future. Which, even that annoys me. You're telling me Loki was supposed to die like that? Or it was supposed to happen? What? It really doesn't. I can't get over that, how it just undermines everything. We'll see where this episode goes. It's another 50 2-minute episode, so it's pretty lengthy. Let's just stop doolalleying about and get right into the fucking episode. He was supposed to snap his fingers there, that was supposed to happen. Bam, 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 bam. What the fuck, medieval times? Hey, you don't match the time period. Why don't they try to match the time period?
What's going on? You guys aren't dressed right.
Yeah, exactly, aren't they fucking up the timeline by being here? Why don't they have guns that can do the same exact thing? What the fuck? I need a hero. Gone and where are the gods? It just doesn't fit the tone at all. This doesn't match what is going on screen. Is that just me? That didn't match at all. She's killing the Minutemen. There was no hero in that scene.
Are you recording or are you alive?
Sort of both. Watch it. Where's your manners? Not nice.
You could destroy the computer, right?
Smart. All signs point to another ambush, but which kind of Loki remains unknown. Let me see the back of that jacket.
Variant.
Very subtle.
Here's the deal. We're looking for a Loki variant.
What the fuck?
Differences or not
Hulk.
so slight. And my
Duplication
favorite,
casting.
illusion projection.
Illusion projection involves outside oneself, which is perceptible in the external world. You already knew that.
Noted. Break into two
He's dead
teams,
proud of his
include
powers and
myself,
stuff.
and let's bring in an expert.
Do I get a weapon?
No.
How's betraying us going to get you any closer to the timekeepers?
True.
Keep that focus.
They're not real. I don't think they're real. The timekeeper is a Loki.
Travel back to before the attack, when the variant first arrived.
Yeah, exactly.
Did you watch any of the training videos you were supposed to?
Which, by the way, sounds like a nice way of saying disintegrate everything in its vicinity.
Wait, really? So it doesn't... Wait, what?
Maybe he's upping his game.
Gee.
You underestimate.
There's a reason why they aren't showing the face. It's a girl.
If you leave this tent, you'll end up like them.
Why?
What do you see?
We're running out of time, Mobius.
Hold it.
Those you underestimate will devour you.
He is wasting our time.
He knows that I'm stronger than him.
How would Mobius know how to contact the timekeepers?
He's lying. My ears are sharp, dude.
So, I kind of want him to be right. I'm curious what this does. Are we going to see what it does? So it'll literally just delete them from existence. Not completely, because you still remember them, right? So...
Let's talk about the one you just botched.
Variant is stubborn,
unpredictable. Mobius.
Those rings are already there.
Are the TVA in the timeline? Do they apply to it? Are they supposed to do things? Like,
The variant likes to stall for time. Maybe he wants to mix it up. Sometimes you get tired of playing the same part. And how are the old timekeepers?
non-existent.
I don't know, because I've never met them.
The timekeepers are monitoring every aspect of this.
No, they're
case.
not.
This is the last chance you're gonna get with this Loki.
Hey, if it doesn't work, I'll delete him myself.
Good. He's gonna be Violet. I don't know.
Just shut up, please. Now I'm stuck with this guy who won't stop yakking away about what makes a Loki tick. The superior version of yourself. That's it.
Superior.
You know this variant is better than you.
Very nice. I mean, it is adorable. I'm 10 steps ahead of you.
He's control of the TVA.
Why are you in there sticking your neck out for me?
I just want to catch this guy, and I'll tell you whatever I need to tell you.
I know it's not this Loki. They're gonna reveal it at the end. It's not back in the elevator. Yeah, I don't think they revealed it.
Pretend your life depends on it. I'm gonna get a snack.
I mean, like, it looks cool, I guess. Who's that?
Oh my goodness.
What is this, a library? You just shush me?
Hello?
Excuse me?
Can I help you?
What?
Yes, I'm on some important TVA business. All files pertaining to the creation of the TVA.
This is classified. Yeah, of course it is.
What else can I have?
Okay, what are these files? Just variant files, maybe? Yeah, awfully convenient. There's everything's classified. It's almost like it doesn't exist. Destruction of Asgard. Class 7 apocalypse. Entire civilization annihilated. 0 variant energy detected. You gonna try to stop it?
The answer isn't in the files, it's on the timeline. It's hiding in apocalypses. Ragnarok. Are you familiar?
Destruction of Asgard and most of its people.
Anyway, it got me thinking.
Yes, very sad.
Let's just say
What are you doing?
your salad is Asgard.
No,
In this scenario.
it's not Asgard.
It's,
That's
it's
my
a metaphor.
lunch.
Just hang in there.
I want that
And
salad.
Let's say, push the Hulk off the Rainbow Bridge. And I could also set fire to the palace.
Don't set fire
Okay.
to the palace.
I can do. Wouldn't go against the dictates of the timeline because
Yeah, in the end, it's gonna get destroyed anyway.
Surtur will destroy Asgard no matter what I do.
Unless he stops Surtur in some kind of way.
It doesn't matter. It could be any apocalypse.
Could be the Avengers fighting Thanos.
Take me to a real apocalypse. Take me to Ragnarok. I'll show you.
Pompeii.
I'd never stab anyone in the back.
You've literally stabbed people in the back like 50 times.
I'd never do it again because it got old.
Pompeii? Because I remember the trailer, wasn't like Loki stood in front of the volcano and shit?
All that volcanic ash. Well, they're all going to die anyway. You make even the end of the world sound boring.
Listen. Very small disturbances.
Very small.
Can you make bird noises?
Bird noises.
Loki!
Go! Be free! Tori! Estes! Eagerness!
They don't know the word volcano though, did he?
We are from the future, right?
See, there you go.
I don't believe it. 0 variant energy.
Get out. Get it, you get out.
where I would hide.
No warning, no survivors.
There is a warning though, because you know it happens through history.
We call the jet ski.
You ever been on one? It'll be fun, though.
I mean, you really believe in all this stuff. Who created you, Loki? Asgard, mystical realm. Existence is chaos. Nothing makes any sense.
Chaos!
Chaos.
Holy shit, dude.
There's no such thing as free will.
Yep. What the fuck? Loki.
We're the only ones who are actually free.
Untangling the epilogue.
Can we get a sneak preview at Spider-Man? How it all ends? DC versus Marvel. That's how it ends. 4-part movie.
See, I know something children don't, but no one bad is ever truly bad.
Very clever.
Wait, what?
The variant left something behind at an old crime scene. Apocalyptic natural disasters and kablooey.
Kablooey.
That? Grapes, nuts.
I wonder you're so bitter. Anything?
I found it.
Pinos. Got it. He's doing great.
Mobius, as your friend,
He's doing great.
We're on.
Let's go.
Just in case.
Oh.
Absolutely not.
What? Come on, dude. Give him his blades back. Oh my god, it's Battlefield. Vox car. Voxon. Use guns or something.
The hell was that?
That was me.
You go with D90, he stays with me.
What?
He's under
My field op Mobius.
Mobius is the reason the mission's happening. 19 minutes. Well, you don't need a countdown. Just fucking do it. You know what I'm saying?
Could that be you?
No. Ah.
You're the fool the TVA brought in to hunt me down. You're me.
How nice to meet you.
The same exact smile, like, hey. Oh. It is a female Loki, like, they're building it up.
You know, gaining their confidence was no mean feat. I have an offer for you, that's why I found you. I'm going to overthrow the timekeeper. I could use a qualified lieutenant.
That's 2, and there's 3 timekeepers.
Loki.
Ugh, don't call me that.
What?
Keepers, where they are.
What?
I gave it away how to find them.
How would you know anyway? How could she know where they were?
You're too late.
This is a big store, isn't it? What? Oh!
I would never treat me like this.
I've been falling for 30 minutes. That reminded me of that. Come on, Loki, what? Use your powers. I guess he's trying to prove that he doesn't need them. Oh, Robo Dog. Them 19 minutes passed like that, didn't he? That's clearly a female. Like, come on. There it is. I mean, I'm not shocked about that. I mean, I expected it. Wait, what? Uh-oh. Fucking Eric from Walking Dead. Marvels. Why is she still... I thought she disappeared. Wait, what's gonna happen here? Run, Loki, go for it. There we go. No, wait! What do you mean? Oh, Tara Strong's missed minutes? It's funny. No fucking after credits. Are you kidding me? I guessed it. I guessed who the variant was. I mean, I guessed it, but then Marvel spoiled it too, so it is what it is. I mean, that's another good, like, decent episode, but I feel like the big twist there, when he saw it coming, you know what I mean? I feel like I got no reaction there. It was just like, yeah, I guess that. And it makes me very interested to see if I am right about Loki wanting to create the timekeepers. He creates that law himself. People are saying, like, it could be Enchantress. When I searched Miss Loki last time, it didn't really come up with much. So maybe it does make sense that it is Enchantress. It's just confusing because there's 2 Enchantresses. There's 2 Enchantresses. Jeez, that word's fucking hard to say, isn't it? Fucking tongue did. Enchantresses. It's making it plural. Like, there's the one from DC and there's one from Marvel. But the problem is, though, how did the TVA know it is Loki? Like, why did they say it's Loki? Can you really have, like, 2 plot twists, sir? Like, oh, it's a female version. Oh, no, it's not even Loki. Does that work? 2 episodes in and we've already got the reveal? I guess there's another plot twist incoming. Episode 4, maybe? It's weird to call her Lady Loki, though, when you think about it. Technically, she's just Loki. But she doesn't like that name. She doesn't like that name because that isn't her name. But people think it is. So her name's, like, Sylvie. Her name's Enchantress. Oh, so at the beginning of the episode, what the fuck was that, like, music? Did I Need a Hero? This wasn't Shrek 2. What are you doing? I wasn't a fan of that music. It just didn't match what was happening in the scene. It doesn't work when it doesn't match. Like, it's funny, but it just doesn't match. I'm glad they kind of, Loki brought up the point of, like, free will, which is interesting. I would be so happy if it's all a lie. It gets rid of that point of, it undermines all the character development. It's all a lie that Loki created for the TVA. He goes back in time and creates the TVA. This is interesting media. Because, like, you know how all the timelines branched off at the end of the episode? There's, like, a breakdown of which ones it is. Vormir, the location of the Soul Stone. Hala, the Kree homeworld. Xandar, because of the, maybe, honestly, if we see Xandar, I wouldn't mind seeing, like, the destruction of it. You know what I mean? Like, because we didn't see it in Infinity War because there was no room for it. It would be cool getting it like this. Am I spoiling the show for myself? I feel like I'm not, though, because this happened with WandaVision, and, like, most of the theories were wrong with that. So maybe it's people's theorizing, but it has to be true. Just based on the fact that, okay, she doesn't, like, she's got the Loki, like, helmet, and she's kind of got, like, the Loki look, but she doesn't scream Lady Loki to me. Like, when I think of Lady Loki, like, I think, you know, kind of like what Hela looks like. Something like that. That's what I think of when I think of Loki. Just black hair, like, kind of darker, you know, maybe like green lipstick or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like something weird like that. Not blonde with this kind of toy helmet. Because they make you assume it's Loki because it's just the TVA say it's Loki. But the fact that she's female, right, is enough information to go off to be like, okay, maybe the TVA was just wrong, it's not Loki at all. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe Lady Loki doesn't even exist in the MCU. Because if they were going to do it, I think they would have done it now. You know what I'm saying? Like it would be a perfect opportunity to do it. But they're not going to do it. So she wants him to follow her. But why? Are we going to get exposition lore dump for her backstory? Our last episode was a big exposition dump. This episode was just chase variant. Then the variant gets revealed and then the episode ends. You know what I mean? Like when you already predict what's going to happen, it makes the reveal kind of like alright. It doesn't make it exciting at all. Some fans might be excited about that, but no. Also, the credits are so fucking long, dude. Why are they so long? Yeah, like, she says this isn't about you. Like, she wouldn't refer to him as you if it was her. You know what I'm saying? If she was Loki, this isn't about you. Yeah, no, actually, no. Yeah, wait a minute. It can't be Lady Loki, though. Because how would... There's only one timeline. They're making a female version. Wouldn't that in itself be a ripple, right? But it isn't Loki, it's someone else. Maybe she got created when Surtur... Because they brought up Ragnarok. So what's her plan then? Is it to wreak havoc? It kind of seems generic. Is there more to her plan? Like we'll find out next. There's no point asking this question. Like we're gonna find out. But it's still interesting to think like what her plan would be. Because she can't be from the multiverse, right? We know the multiverse exists. It's been proven many times. Plus, there's a film coming out called The Multiverse of Madness. But they've said the sacred timeline is one timeline, right? So you can't have, like, Lady Loki in that sacred timeline. Because that in itself just doesn't make sense if there's only one timeline. Or do you think Loki could lead into, like, No Way Home or something? There's only one big mystery, and that's just what her plan is. I guess we'll just call her the variant right now. I'm not going to say it is Enchantress. Probably is, though. I mean, it makes sense. She's blonde, right? Enchantress from the comics. She's blonde. She's got magical powers. Enchantress has got magical powers. This isn't about Loki because she's not Loki. The evidence is lining up. It's not a big plot twist if it's easily predictable, is it? But I do feel like there's going to be quite a bit of plot holes with this, but I feel you can say the same thing with Endgame. There's a lot of plot holes with Endgame too. It's just... I mean, the biggest plot hole that pisses me off with Endgame is the one that could easily be undone. People never seem to think about the Endgame plot hole. Why can't Doctor Strange just take the time stone and reverse it on Tony? Isn't that how... We've already established how the time stone works, right? Like, Thanos brought back Vision and he rebuilt an Infinity Stone by using the time stone. Actually, I do want to search up something. Are the Timekeepers real? Not that, but like specifically, are they Timekeepers Marvel database? Not much information about them. The Timekeepers were created by He Who Remains. Who the fuck is that? I feel like the Timekeepers not existing is such an plausible like reasoning though. People are saying these guys are real, but like prove it. We can't. Everything about them is classified. It's like, well, why? Why is that? Classified because they don't exist. You know, everything about them, like the origin, the beginning of time, it's all classified. And they've created like a little TV animation about the origins of the Timekeepers. To me, that screams like, yeah, we made this fake video just to make people believe in it. But yeah, this episode was alright. It was alright. It wasn't like insane. I kind of prefer the first episode. The Pompeii scene was pretty cool. So I'm curious if they have to go back to Asgard, right? Like, I wouldn't mind seeing Surtur. Because is Surtur dead? I don't think he is, right? Maybe he is. Maybe he killed himself when destroying Asgard. I hate shows that have mystery in it because it's not as good. Like, you might know a few more clues throughout the season when you rewatch it, but on rewatch it might be pretty bad. Because like on first watch, I feel like I'm figuring out like half the story here. You know what I'm saying? It's not as well like mysterious as you think it could be. Maybe it is. Maybe they are debating all of us, and it is actually Lady Loki. You know what I mean? If it was Loki, she wouldn't be blonde. Decent episode. Did prefer the first one, just because I feel like that one had a bit more of an oomph to it, because it was like figuring out what all this new stuff was. But this episode was just mainly about the variant that we figured out at the end of the last episode was a female. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the video, guys, and I will see you for episode 3. Ta-ta!